So this was the strangest court hearing I've ever been a part of. Ever. It lasted more than 4.5 hours, and they had 6 judges, a 6-judge panel. This was all about the Bricen Rivers case. Walked out of a Nashville jail, ended up being accused of killing his ex-girlfriend in Mississippi. All the bail companies, they had to explain why they let Bricen leave Nashville to eventually end up a murder suspect. So we've been talking this entire time about this bond order. One of the people who signed it was a bail agent. She said she didn't see the first page of what she was signing.
Front page of what you just brought me, I didn't see this.
So of course the judges were like, wait a minute.
Yeah, how is that?
She said, yeah, I signed. I looked around, asked for a copy, and everyone was like, you'll get your copy at some point. And this is the one bond order that would have told them, yeah, Bricen can't leave from Mississippi. Like, he has to stay in Davidson County. Fast forward a little bit, Nikita Wilhoit. She said, I saw him on Saturday, June 29th in Nashville. Just found out that he wasn't supposed to be in Mississippi, so I asked him to come back to Nashville, put a GPS device on him, and I let him go on faith that he would stay in Davidson County. People asked, like, well, why didn't you just stop him? And she said, I didn't have a warrant.
You don't need a warrant to surrender someone, correct?
I think you would. I just couldn't show up at the jail with him, I'm sure.
Not only are the attorneys confused, the judges are confused, everyone in the audience is kind of confused. They're like, wait a minute, people turn in people all the time. And then I talked to an attorney with News Channel 5, and he's like,
without some sort of warrant or something to get him into jail, you can't just push him into jail.
You would imagine like there's some sort of checks and balances or some sort of system in place to say, yeah, okay, you violated your bond. I'm just going to call the cops. They're going to come here. They're going to have a warrant, and then they take you away. I guess it's not that simple. We heard from a few people later on, and they said the sheriff's office doesn't always take people, surrenders, even with a warrant.
Really?
These bonding agents are saying, what are we supposed to do if you're not going to take these people?
I didn't know who else to alert.
What people are questioning now?
Yeah,
like, there's just nothing happening?
Well, so I talked to Lauren Johansen's dad, and he said,
when you have a person that's out on bond and he's in violation of the bond, you dial 911. That's what you do.
At the very least, you call and ask the question,
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? But that didn't happen. So the bond companies are now waiting to hear from the judges, because the judges will decide whether they do nothing or suspend them or completely revoke their ability to write bonds in Davidson County. They also could make some big changes to our bond system, mainly because it seemed like no one was on the same page.
Really think that a lot of things could have been done different, that my daughter would be alive right now.
A terrible thing has happened, but because we now understand the downfalls of how we got there, we can patch up those cracks so no one falls through it one more time. That's the hope, at least.